Good afternoon. God bless you. I want to talk to you on why your prayer life dies. Why do people pray and after some time they begin to lose the energy, they begin to lose the vibe, they begin to lose the zeal? What I want to say may not be the total reason why prayer life dies, but it is sure part of the reason why people lose their prayer life after starting for a long time. We're part of the people that at times we go for meetings, we come back, and then you are just riding on the wings of prayers and the intercessions. You are praying on daily basis. You are just doing several things, and suddenly you begin to lose appetite. God's intention is that you will keep burning. You will keep burning. You will keep burning. Burning on the altar of incense from year to year, from day to day. But a lot of things contribute to the reason why a lot of believers just loses their prayer life after starting for a long time. One of the reasons why people die in the place of prayer or why people lose their prayer life is polluted heart. When a man's heart is polluted, I hope you know that whenever a man prays, God does not listen to your mouth, what you say with your mouth. He doesn't hear your words coming from your lips. What God listens to is what your heart is saying. That's why many times prayers don't get answered. One of the reasons is because some people pray without their heart. They just say things. Their heart is not even in agreement with a lot of things that they are saying. So when the devil wants to weaken a man, when he wants to make you lose your prayer vibe, the first thing the devil targets at is your heart. The Bible said, we shall ascend unto the hill of the Lord. I think Psalm chapter 15. We shall go to the holy mountain of the Lord. He said, he who has clean hands and a pure heart. Clean hands, pure heart. Of course, you can't have a clean hand without a pure heart because your hand is an errand boy to your heart. It is your heart that tells your hand what it should do. So if your hand is impure, it means your heart is already impure. That's not an issue anyways. The main issue is this: the devil seeks to pollute your heart. You must fight against it because once your heart is polluted and you are praying, you are talking, you are fasting, you are just fulfilling all righteousness. That prayer, in fact, it will be very difficult to even move, to make progress in the place of prayer. And many occasions we just give up. For example, the devil seeks to pollute your heart with wandering thoughts. He seeks to pollute your heart with unforgiveness. Unforgiveness pollutes, it weakens prayer. By the time you come to the place of prayer and discover and remember what someone did to you that you've not let go, you discover that the vibe to pray will just die. I know several times I was battling with unforgiveness. Someone provoked me in church one day. The person spoke against me in the public, and I was there. I was preaching. He interrupted my message and spoke. So when I came back, oh God, I was to pray before I sleep. I couldn't pray. I opened my Bible to read. I began to see the picture of that man. Oh, the picture will just fool my Bible, will just occupy every page of my Bible. I can't pray. Polluted heart cannot make progress in the place of prayer until I began to tell God, I forgive him. I love him so much. I called him on phone that same night and I told him that I'm sorry if I offended him. And suddenly the weight got lifted and then I began to flow. Some people, it is not even the matter of unforgiveness from people that are far. Unforgiveness, bitterness that is as a result of what people did to you at home. You must fight against unforgiveness. You must make sure that you don't carry bitterness. One of the ways to handle it is to open your heart to people. When someone offends you, rather than go back home and begin to count on all those things and begin to count on how many times the person has done that thing to you, call the person and tell him, this is what you did to me. The reason why you are doing it so that you can pray. A man of prayer prepares. Do you know that at times you will need 30 minutes to prepare for a prayer of 5 minutes? You may need 1 hour to prepare for a prayer of 3 hours. You are just preparing, you are just making sure that everything is in order. You're making sure that your heart is focused. You're making sure that you don't have any bitterness against anybody. If anybody is, that kind of thing. Many of us, we don't pray because of several anger issues that we had with people. But you don't know that this is an attack. It's an attack. It's an attack. You must make sure that your heart is pure. Make sure that your heart is pure. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. You want to see God? I'm not talking about face-to-face encounter. You want to encounter the presence of God in the place of prayer. You want to flow in the place of prayer. You want to enjoy the spirit of consistency in the place of prayer. One of the ways to do that is to make sure that your heart is pure. The Bible says, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Until you have a pure heart, forget about having an effective prayer life. I'm telling you, it will weaken you. Something will tell you you are wasting time. You keep remembering the past. I'm coming your way again, but please subscribe to this video. I have a lot of things to say on the matter of why prayer life dies, but I want to stop here. Just subscribe and share. Make your comments, drop any question you have. It will help me to know how to improve and then what next to tell you about your prayer life. My name is Daniel Emmanuel. God bless you.